Hello everyone, welcome to biology class, and from this video lecture we are going to discuss about transportation in plants. So in transportation in plants, or under the topic transportation in plants, we will discuss about the two kinds of transportation. The first one is ascent of sap, that is related to the transportation of water and minerals, and the second we will discuss about the translocation, which is related to the transport of food and other organic substances inside the plant's body. So first of all, let us discuss about the transportation, sorry, a type of transportation in plant which is known as ascent of sap, which is the transport of water. So the term ascent of sap, it is given as the transport of water take place in plant's body only in one direction, that is in upward direction, from lower parts of body, plant body, to the upper parts of plant body, that is from the root tip to the shoot tip. So we can define the ascent of sap as the transport of water and minerals in upward direction against the force of gravity. As the force of gravity is responsible for all the substances transfer only towards the gravity or move towards the gravity because of the gravitational force. So but except the or against the force of gravity, the movement only possible when there is additional forces will be applied. So which kind of additional forces will be applied, we will discuss about this ascent of sap when we discuss about the mechanism. So under this topic, that is the ascent of sap or transport of water and minerals, we will discuss about the two topic or two subheading we will discuss from this topic. That is the first, which is the substance component of the plants or the factors of the plant's body which are responsible for the ascent of sap. And the second topic or subtopic we will discuss about the mechanism or the hypothesis or the concept applied before or behind the ascent of sap. So the component or the system which are involved in transport of substances or ascent of sap, as in our body the transportation take place with the help of a system we have discussed in previous video lecture, as about the blood vascular system and the lymphatic system. So as the blood vascular system and lymphatic system plant body also develop a system for transport of substances. So the system, first of all, let us discuss about the system. So the system involve in ascent of sap. So there are, or the system is known as xylem tissue. Xylem tissue is the tissue of plant which is also known as complex permanent tissue, which we have discussed in our previous class in class 9 about the plant tissue as well as the animal tissue. So xylem is a type of complex permanent tissue which make a column of tissue, a column inside the plant's body, which is responsible for the way of transportation, or which make the way of transportation. But how this transportation occur, means which factor are responsible for the transport of water or ascent of sap in that column. So that may be a force which we will discuss later. First of all, it is about the xylem tissue. So inside the xylem tissue consists of four kinds of cell, which is known as xylem element of xylem. So there are four main elements of xylem responsible. The first is the xylem tracheids. Second is xylem vessel. The third is xylem parenchyma. While the fourth is the xylem fiber. So when we will observe the section of the plant's body, that is either stem or root or leaves, we will find out a system of the cell arranged in a fixed manner, and that system of cells or tissue, which is known as vascular tissue or vascular bundle. And vascular bundle involve two kind of tissue. One is the xylem tissue and second is the phloem tissue. So for ascent of sap, the system of xylem tissue responsible. So here there are four elements of xylem tissue: tracheids, vessels, parenchyma and fiber. These are the four cells arranged together in such a way that they are responsible for transport of water. So these are the system, or these are the cells which make a system for transport of substances. So how they are responsible for the transport of substances? So we will discuss it under the mechanism or theory. To explain the ascent of sap or transport of water and minerals. So there are two hypotheses, or there are two theory which are most acceptable theory to explain the ascent of sap or to explain the transport of water and minerals. So first theory, which was root pressure. The first hypothesis or the theory or mechanism explained explained to explain the ascent of sap, it is the root pressure. So root pressure is a pressure which is created at the place of root. It is created at root tip. At root tip, the root pressure is applied, and it is applied when ions get entered in the root hairs or inside the root, and these ions make the concentration in root hairs more, or the concentration of ion inside the root hair build up of pressure or turgor pressure, so that the pressure is responsible for the entry of water molecule from the surrounding, that means from the soil, into the cells. And that pressure, when uh, or when the absorption take place, this absorption create another push force or pressure the on the water molecule inside the plant's body. So that pressure or that push create the water molecule. Suppose this is the stem and here is the root, and inside the root, when one water molecule get entered, then this water molecule build up a pressure to the adjacent water molecule. So this pressure or this force, it is known as root pressure. And this root pressure only applicable for the movement of water till or up to a certain extent of height. It means in the case of small height plant, it may be the force or the pressure or additional force for the movement of water. But in higher plant, root pressure is not sufficient for the transport of water. So in higher plant, there is another theory or strategy given for to explain the transport of water and minerals. So the another theory, it is the cohesion tension and transpiration pull theory. Cohesion tension and transpiration pull theory. So this theory, it is also responsible to explain the ascent of sap very clearly, but this theory explain the transportation of water and minerals in the case of higher plant, that is the tree. So how this theory is applicable or responsible to explain? So if we can draw a structure of stem and root, we can find out here there is a root, and here it is the leaf. So in plant body, for transport of water and mineral or ascent of sap, the water when enter in the plant's body, it make a column of water, this column of water start mid or begin from the root tip and end to the stomata or stem tip. The stem tip is supposed to be the stomata, because from the stomata it is the place from the it is the place from where the water escape into the atmosphere. So the stomata will be the stem tips. So the column of water make by a force, it is known as cohesive and adhesive force. There are two kinds of forces. First is cohesive and adhesive force, which act between the water molecule as well as between the surface and the water molecule in which they exist. So cohesive force applied between the water molecule and adhesive force applied between the water molecule as well as the surface along which the water travel. So this cohesive and adhesive force responsible for making of column of water from root tip to stem tip, or from root hairs to the stomata. And the second force which is applied is the transpiration pull. And this transpiration pull is responsible for the upward movement. That means the pull or suctional force applied, this force can be defined as a suctional force or pull applied due to the process of transpiration. Transpiration we have discussed as the process of the loss of water in the form of water vapor through the stomata into the atmosphere. So the transpiration is responsible for the creation of transpiration pull, and transpiration pull is the force or suctional force which applied to lift up this column of water from root tip to the stem tips. So this transpiration pull is finally responsible for transport of water and mineral or ascent of sap in the case of higher plant. So this is all about the ascent of sap or transport of water and minerals in higher plant. In the case of both lower as well as higher plant, by the help of two theory, root pressure theory and cohesion, tension and transpiration pull theory. In next video lecture we will discuss about the second system of transport in plants, that is about the translocation or transport of food.